Hey, what's good, man? I'm back. Mo the Chart Guy, founder of Unbroken Mindset. Listen, just want to give you guys my watch list for tomorrow. Like I said, we also deal in stock options. We do crypto is our main focus, but we also do day trading every day inside of our group. So let's get into it. I'm gonna jump to these charts. Let's go. All right, guys, what's going on? I'm back here, man. This is my watch list for tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make it real short and sweet. Don't want you to have to sit here and drag on and watch me mark up charts, which I love to do every day. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it real short and sweet for y'all guys. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick here for you. First on my watch list, we have Facebook. Facebook is first. So if I go to my main screen, now I do want you guys to recognize we did have what you call a increase in the rates for the bond yields. So we might get some sell-off in tech. Just be aware of that. So guess what? You can catch this to the upside or to the downside when you're trading options. So I just want you guys to be aware of that. When the interest rates and those bond yields go up, tech gets a sell-off. So pay attention to that. So as we look at this thing here, and I jump here to the daily, and if I look at the daily, guess what? We have a doji candle. So what I'm looking for, and if I jump here to the week, just to make sure, yep, we do have another doji candle, but what we did get is a actionable signal right here. So if this candle indeed does break two down, which means points in the bearish direction, I do think that we will be looking for an entry 334. We'll be looking for a put move out of Facebook. And if it does go back two up, and let me go here to the day. Matter of fact, let me mark this real quick. Because that'll be my support right there. So if we go here to the day, and a lot of this stuff I can just eyeball now, but I want to give you guys a good visual. So as you can see, we did get an actionable signal here on the day, which then gave us this pullback, which led to this three candle. But we do have an actionable signal on the weekly. So bigger the time frame, the bigger the confirmation. And we know we have to pay attention to that. So I do think if we go two down tomorrow around about, let's say about 333.05, I do think we get a bearish move down to the bottom side. So that's again 333.05. I think you'll be at a high probability to take a bear move. So if we come to the top side, it does have my 60 and my day demand zone here. So I do think if it does indeed break bull side, hey, 341, let's take it to the top side before the market closed. The 350 contract actually had a good amount of volume and open interest in it. So you definitely could make some money if you took the out of the money 350 contract, or you can buy it at the money. It depends on how much you're willing to spend, right? So I do think, right here, if you was to get an entry right here, 341, I think we're going 345. And then we go here, we're going to have a nice sizable put move or bearish move that you can take advantage of. All right. So that's what I have for Facebook. Like I said, 341, we're taking it to the top. We're going bull. If we hit 334, we're going to the downside. We're taking bears. It's the best thing about trading options. You get to trade both ways. Now, next I have Affirm. Affirm did a really nice bounce back today. Really nice bounce back today. So I think Affirm is showing some good, that it has a lot left. It's not just done, right? So I will say this. On the hour, we did have a potential evening star here. So we could go two down, but hey, let's before we look at this hour, let's go to the day, or really the week real quick. So we do know that we are two down on the week, right? It rejected this 80.43 support here. So if you look at this spot, it's a pretty good psychological level because we've seen a lot of rejection at this 80.43. So If we drop to the day, same thing, 2 down, respect to that. Now we drop to the 1 hour, we get a little more data. So hey, if this confirms tomorrow and goes 2 down, guess what? We're going back down to test 80.47. So my entry, if the evening star does confirm, we're going back 2 down tomorrow on the hour. But if it's a failed evening star and it breaks past the VWAP, we're going back 2 up. So we're looking at 84.50 for the bear move and 86.35 for the bull move. That's what I have for a firm. To my next stock we have here, Square. And if you notice, I only use I use the VWAP. I don't use many indicators because I don't like a lot of clutter on my screen. So I use the VWAP in a variation where I use the strat, but I kind of catered it to my own strategy. So I definitely like that. That's the strategy that I use, just to let you guys know. And I use the volume indicator too to let me know how much volume is in the candle. So when market close, actionable signal here. So when you get a pin bar, an inverted pin bar or an inverted hammer, whatever you want to call it, it usually means that, hey, we're probably going to go bear move. Square has been beat up a lot. It hasn't really been where it's been, or excuse me, block. It's been switched to block now. So that's probably why they're having a little sell off. So also that's going to probably fall up under tech as well. So if we go to the day, and let's get a bigger picture here on the weekly. All right, so Square has definitely fallen to a psychological level because we haven't been down this far, not since October of 2020, right? So at this point, we're either going to get a lot of traders, you know, retail traders, or, you know, the hedge funds. They're probably going to start back buying Square up at this level here. Now, the one thing we do have here is, like I said, support at 153.21. It's a nice psychological level to where a lot of people think this is a good stock to buy. So with that being said, we drop down here to the day. Once again, it does reject that area. And I like to take my entries on the hour. So same thing as we had on a firm, or excuse me, not a firm, but like I said, inverted pin bar usually means we're going to point back down and go to 2 down. So we do break 155. I do think we continue to put to go test this 153.21 again. And then guess what? If we go 2 up, I like us if we break past 157. 157, we got a nice move to mirror here. You know, probably get a nice little run out of that. So that's what I think about Square. 157 on that entry for the bull call, and 155 on that entry for the bear call. So let's jump to my next one, DocuSign. I've kind of been waiting on this one for a while, and I'm going to continue to wait on it because, and I'm going to show you guys. All right, so if we go here, and I like to look at my candles on the weekly. Back here in November of 21, we had a very bearish move. And we know Docu to be a good company, a good corporation that has, you know, a stellar record, right? Had a big bearish move. Now, we've been consolidating since December 6th, all the way now to January 3rd. And if you look at it here on the day candle, you see the same thing, as you can see. Consolidation from that December 3rd all the way now to today's candle, January 4th. So I always say, longer the consolidation, the bigger the move when you come out of consolidation. So that goes both ways. It can either go to the bull side or it can either go to the bear side. So the longer you consolidate, the bigger the move up or the bigger the move down. So if you notice, I have my resistance and my support here. So I'm looking at DocuSign at 162.96. 162.96, I think we get back up into this gap, given that we get the correct volume or whatever to support that move. And I also think, if we break down to the bottom side, 146.51, I think we can definitely get a move to the downside and it can continue to fall. So if we look at it from a bigger time frame, which I can show you here on the hour, we do know that this is a level that it hasn't been at since June 8th of 2020. And that is a psychological level when you get those hard supports there, right? So if we look at it here, then we go back to the weekly, you can see it right here. Nice little support level. So it's been respecting this support level, as you can see. And if let's delete that. Let's come here, come to our support. And then let's come here to our resistance. It's been respecting this support here at 151.57. We had a couple of false breakouts, but it still came right back up into this to this zone. So I definitely think, like I said, if we go to the top side, 162, bull, and if we break down to the bear side, 148.20, 148.20, bear side, and that's based off the weekly. And like I said, the longer the consolidation, the bigger the move when it comes out. All right. So my last one I'm gonna give you guys is Walmart. Walmart is definitely consumer discretionary. As you can see here, I already had it marked up. It's 3 candles. So it went pump fake to the top side and then fell today. So if we go to the weekly, let's just erase this real quick. If we go to the weekly, you can see this nice level of resistance right here. And then if we go down here and look at our support level, boom, right here. I'll take that. So we can either go 2 up, which would be a good move for a call, or excuse me. Let's go to the day real quick. Now this one here, you want to kind of wait for a actionable signal. So you got this little ugly little inverted head and not inverted head and shoulder right here, just sitting here waiting on you. So we can get a continued fall down on Walmart. And as you can see, if I zoom in on it, it's already kind of tested this level here and then came back up. So let's say 2 down, 140. I think we eat the rest of that PMG up right there to 137. And if we break above 145.25, I think that we continue to go back up to a couple of targets here, 146, 147, depending on how much time you take with it. So let's see, or you can catch it off the bounce if it gives you an actionable signal here when the market opens. Then you can catch it in the zone and ride it back up between the zone. So let's just see how it plays out. This is my watch list. Like I said, I went over Facebook, Affirm, Square, and Walmart. So like I said, be careful with the tech companies because we did get that interest. The interest rates did go up because of the bond yielding. So that means that more people are taking the safer trades instead of the growth stocks. So they're in trades that are safer, right? So that's why they use the bonds. So with that being said, hey, you deserve nothing, you earn everything. And this is my watch list for tomorrow. So check it out, see what you think. Leave a comment, make sure you like and subscribe, and hey, don't forget to come join the group. We got a free Telegram. You can join the Discord. We got free 7 days. See how you like the group. Free for 7 days. You know what I mean? So, hey, once again, thank you for the time. I'm Mo the Chart Guy. See y'all next time.